Trying this again. Okay. Trying this again. Hopefully this works. We certainly do not live in Brazil. We live in Chicago, Illinois, and I know the whole Ohio thing is like a meme at this point. I know that. I know it's a meme. Ohio itself is a meme. Ohio gozaimasu. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. I had a power outage, so I had to reset everything. So this is kind of part 2 of the final stream of 2022. Kind of has a ring to it, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm just going to pick up right where I last left off here. So thank you guys so much for coming back. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Timothy Coin, Sonic Stefan, Axel Lazuli. Thank you guys so much. I pinned what happened. If anybody wants to know what happened, I pinned it. Did I go drink a pizza? Yes, I did, Spark. I went to go drink a pizza and eat some water. That's a healthy meal. It's a healthy meal. And I also shoved some ice up my ass. How about that? I'm just kidding. Of course. Because there might be some people who take that seriously in the chat. Let's see. Okay, so like I said, I'm just picking up where I last left off here. Oh god. Oh, Jesus. Did it cool me off? Asks Papa Cat. You know what, Papa Cat? Yes, it did, as a matter of fact. It did cool me off. You know, it's spicy going in, spicy coming out, you know? So, it all works out. Have I watched Sonic Prime? Most of it. I didn't finish it yet, but most of it, yes, I did watch. It isn't my favorite Sonic cartoon, but it's good. I like the voices, for the most part. But I think Sonic.EXE is still my favorite Sonic cartoon. For sure. Sonic.EXE is still my favorite. And yeah, Sonic.EXE has its problems, but it could be a mixture of nostalgia and other things. But yeah, no, Sonic.EXE is still my favorite. Okay, I gotta move that chat. Why is it like all the way up here? Okay. Hello, Chaotically Cool. That is a cool name. I think they should have changed the Sonic VA for Prime. I actually like Sonic's voice in Prime. The only ones that I wasn't really okay with, I mean, they're all okay. They're all good. The only ones I was like, I think I like the game voices better was Knuckles and Robotnik. Knuckles and Eggman, I think, were better in the games, but, dude, Amy, Tails, and Sonic, they all have vastly superior voices in Sonic Prime than they actually do in the games, in my opinion. Same with Rouge. I think they're all improvements. Tails and Amy especially. And Sonic. Shadow's alright, I guess. Same with Big. I do have a soft spot for like the Froggy, where are you? Kind of voice they had going on in Sonic Adventure. But I understand like why they're doing what they're doing now. You know, it works. It works. For some reason, you guys heard that song Body Shop by Sam Smith, right? What if there's like a Big cover where he's like, Froggy don't know Big is getting hot. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. When do I think Endless will release? Like I said, January is kind of fucked for uploads on YouTube, so I'm aiming for the first week of February. Did the stream stop working? I had a power outage. And if I get another power outage, so basically if the stream ends again, that'll basically be it for the night, I think. Especially since it's getting kind of late now. It's getting kind of late, so if it cuts again for some reason, I'm just gonna call it. I was planning on streaming about an hour and a half, and that one was about 45 minutes, so I'll go for about 45 minutes on this one too. Power outage? Power outage? I said power outage. What? Outage. Oh yeah, I was talking about anime and manga in Japan. Oh yeah. Anime and cartoons are both animation. It shouldn't be an insult to call anime a cartoon. It shouldn't. Anime is a type of cartoon. It is. No need to get upset about that. Will I ever do an encore with lyrics? I want to. But that is low priority based on everything else that needs to get done first. Did I actually say artage? No, I didn't. There's no way. There's no fucking way. What? You're joking. Power outage. I said outage. Hey, Austin. What the fuck? I did? I must have been talking fast or something, because... God damn. Power dartage. Okay, now it's just getting ridiculous. Guys are getting ridiculous. Pizza drinkers. So did you guys like the Christmas video that we did? If you've seen it. That one was something that we had planned for, that one was something we had planned since, like, Halloween. Or at least it was an idea. We were going to make that a short originally. It was just going to be a short, and then Rect was like, hey, this should actually just be a video. And I was like, holy shit, you know what? You're right. So it was originally just going to be, like, a minute-long short, and then we expanded it into 8 whole minutes. Almost didn't make it on time. But I'm glad we did. Sorry, I was in the middle of drinking some pizza. Ronald, thank you for the $1.99. Christmas.exe. And may we be Steam? Steam buddies. First I thought you said stream. Steam buddies? Yeah, I can add you on Steam. That's fine. Why not? Why not? Thank you for the $1.99, Ronald Bavell.
Hey, shithead, you got a donation!
God damn! What time is it for me? It is 9:48. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that, Jordan, in the last one. Spark asked, you know, is eating ass considered eating or drinking? Like, is he hungry or thirsty? And I'm like, well, if you're eating ass, you know, that is eating. You know, you don't say you're drinking ass or drinking pizza or eating water, you know? No one says that, right? So we kind of just talked about eating water and drinking pizza, you know? Hey, Chris, how's it going, dude? How's your leg, man? Hopefully better. Whatever is my fetish? Oh, I can't believe you'd ever ask. It's hitting that like button. Hit that like button down below. Hit that like button, bro. Oh my god. I have a fetish for fingers? No. No, I do not. Remove for safety? Another word for... yeah, I know. Oh my god. Bro. Thank you, Axel. How's everything going? Good! Just caught up with, you know, holiday stuff. We watched Black Adam today on HBO Max. It was better than I expected, but then again, my expectations were quite low. Since everyone pretty much memed on Black Adam. Not as much as fucking Morbius, of course. But, you know, everyone I knew in my circle kind of memed on it. When they brought Black Adam into Fortnite, you know, Justin was calling him Mid-Adam. So, yeah, my expectations were quite low. I enjoyed it for what it was, but, like, wasn't my favorite DC movie. Not at all. What's my opinion on air? It's good. I'm glad I get to breathe it. You sent me a DM, Quacker Mikey. Thank you. Thank you, Ronald. I'll have to check that after the stream, bro. Thank you. What's my favorite Sonic 1 level? Starlight Zone. Starlight Zone is my favorite. My least favorite is Labyrinth and Scrap Brain. Fuck those. Those are awful. I'm sorry. They're not fun. They are not fun. If I wanted to play a slow, fucking blocky game, I'd play Mario, you know? It's just not my thing. I'm sorry. They're not... Labyrinth and Scrap Brain are not fun. You're going home Wednesday? Oh, dude, that's awesome. Finally, right? So your leg is pretty much healing up good, then? Happy New Year, Alicia. Am I pronouncing that, or is it Alicia? I'm not sure. Let's see. Least favorite Sonic game? My least favorite Sonic game? I don't know if I mean, all the Game Gear ones suck ass. But that's, like, low-hanging fruit, so I don't... That's not, like, a real interesting answer. Sonic Colors. That's my least favorite. I'm sorry. Sonic Colors and Sonic Forces. They're just so incredibly dull. Those are my least favorite. Like, Sonic.EXE is definitely a bad game in terms of design, but at least it's entertaining. You know, Sonic Colors is just not that. Same with Forces, they're not entertaining. It feels like they try too hard to be entertaining. They're just not. Bare bones and just bleh. Let's see. Remember when everyone thought boyfriend's name was Keith? Yeah, where did that start? How and where did that start? But yeah, dude, I remember when Sonic Colors first came out, and I said I didn't like it, so many people were like, "Oh my god, no. You have to be happy because Sonic is finally in a good spot. All these game reviewers are liking it, so we got to like it." But I was frustrated because like these same people who were like, "Hey, the game reviewers are saying it's good now. We got to like it." Just when Sonic Unleashed came out like 2 years before that, those same people were saying, "Hey, it doesn't matter what the reviewers say. The game is good." And now they're basically saying because the reviewers like it, we gotta like it. You know what I mean? I didn't like that. Well, I do Sunky. Well, yeah, that song is my favorite song from the mod, so I definitely want to do that. I need to come up with some sort of like Q&A or something. Like that you guys can look to in the description. For sure. Is girlfriend dead? You'll have to wait and find out. Okay, I'm gonna redo this hand so it looks a little bit more in line with this one. Am I using the digital brush? Well, I mean, I'm just using the MS Paint brush, whatever, you know, just the typical default one. This one right here, it's just brush. Okay, don't want it to go down too low. So I guess this one should be... actually, hold on. Okay. Hey, Synthwave, how's it going? How about that video needle mouse? Wait, what? What do you mean? What? Let's see, 1 second here. Just trying to get this hand right. Yeah, that works. Okay. It's one of those Five Nights at Freddy things, but with Sonic. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'd never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I've only seen Axel and Jot play it. It's only the first one too. Nothing beyond that. Yeah, I never got into Five Nights at Freddy's. Never ever. Do I like the first Sonic movie or the second one? For me, the first one... the second one was not great for you. I liked both of them. They're very different. I like both of them, though. Yeah, the first one didn't have nearly as many Sonic stuff in it as the second one. But I still thought it was like a good movie. To be fair, though, I haven't seen it in probably 2 years. So I'd have to rewatch it. Okay. Let's see here. Crystal Call says, I didn't like the movies, mainly due to the character designs. Yeah, I don't think Sonic's design and the other characters' designs are perfect either. But, like, I understand, like, that's the best we're gonna get, so I'm just gonna live with it. I definitely, think, like, Sonic's blue arms still bug me. His separated eyes, like, visibly separated eyes bug me, too. Oh yeah, the Sonic movies definitely aren't very Sonic-y, for sure. I mean, they are, but not, like, completely. I understand, though, like, when you change the medium, there's some things that have to change in order for it to work, you know? If I wanted it to be 100% like the game, I would just play the game, you know what I'm saying? Versa says, I feel like I'm the only one that's fine with Chris Pratt as Mario. Listen, I am too. I don't care. I really don't care. I think the voice is fine. Yeah, it sounds a little basic, but like, I don't know. That's all I have to say is It's not the worst thing in the fucking world. It really isn't. I don't really care that much, to be honest with you. I do like Jack Black as Bowser, though, and, what's his name? Charlie Day as Luigi. I think those are really, really, really good. But other than that, everyone else is just kind of, you know, they're just kind of there. They're just Like, Mario, like, he doesn't have to be like, woohoo, I'm Mario, woohoo! Like, the entire, he doesn't have to, it's whatever. It'd be cool if he did, but, like, you know, I've always been, like, I've had, like, a soft spot for, like, the voice that Mario used to have in the older cartoons, like, where his voice was deeper. I liked that. But of course, you know, much respect to Charles Martinet as, you know, as Mario as well, but, like, there's different takes on the voice that you could, you know, there's not just one right way to do it, in my opinion. That's why I'm like, it doesn't really matter. I want to see what they can do with it. You know, it might suck, it might not, I don't know. I have to watch the movie first. Let's see. But yeah, I just think that, I don't know. Chris Pratt is Mario, whatever, man, whatever. We've had worse, man. But do I feel like Charles Martinet could have and should have been Mario? Yes. Oh yeah. Just like I feel like Roger Craig Smith could have and should have been Sonic. Even though he's not my favorite Sonic, in order for consistency, yeah, he very well could have done it, but I understand why they did it, because movie Sonic is so different to game Sonic. They are not the same character. They are not the same. Movie Sonic and game Sonic are two completely different characters. Through and through, man. So different.
I want a girlfriend. I want my girlfriend. If I don't find her in time, she could die.
Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Like, I understand why they went with Chris Pratt, because he's got, like, an all-around, like, everyman voice, which is probably what they want for the main character here. But, you know, Miyamoto is in charge here, and, you know, even though he's made some questionable decisions before, like making the Koopalings not Bowser's children, okay, not a retcon I'm cool with. Everything else they're doing amazingly well. Like, oh my god, dude. I think the Mario movie is, like, everything I've always wished the Sonic movie was. Because if I had my way, the Sonic movie wouldn't be, like, part live action. It would be a CGI movie, or 2D, even better, 2D, movie from the ground up, you know? So that's the way. That's my opinion. To be fair, Ben Schwartz plays a lot of blue characters. Yeah, that's a funny coincidence. You see someone behind me, huh? Nice, man. I do too. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, nice try, guys. But yeah, honestly, there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh my god, Chris Pratt, you know, he's not doing a good job." It's like he didn't like force his way in. His agent got him to audition, and it's either his agent got him to audition or Illumination and Nintendo actively, like, they seeked him out on purpose. And he's just doing what he's told, you know? He's just doing what everyone is telling him to do. You know, like, I'm sure he could do a falsetto voice. Like, even if it didn't sound exactly like Charles Martinet, I'm sure he could do the voice, like a voice that's similar. But that isn't what Illumination and Nintendo want. So I am willing to give it a chance to see what their vision is going to be like for this. We will have to wait and see. Thankfully, it's not that far away. Uh-huh. You're sleepy? I'm getting a little sleepy too. I'm going to end the stream though in about 20 minutes or so. And then I'll be back again in the new year. I'm going to try to adhere to a new streaming schedule. Let me pull that up real quick. Okay, so my streaming days are going to be... Goddamn, where is it? Hold on. Wednesday and Saturday. So that means I'll be back on Wednesday and then Saturday. Those are going to be the days I'm going to try to stick to. Guys, why do you keep saying somebody's behind me? What the hell? What is going on? I don't understand. Why? But yeah, I think the whole Mario, like Chris Pratt as Mario thing is like kind of overblown. Like, I know there's a lot of people who think Mario should sound like a certain way, and I get that. I really do, but like, I mean, you're allowed to dislike it, of course, but I just feel like if this is going to be like a new vision, at least, I guess, give it a chance, you know? But of course, at the same time, trailers do exist to basically sell you on the product, and if the voice is enough to deter you from the product, well, I mean, that's Nintendo's fault. Nintendo and Illumination fucked up there. To me, though, it's not enough to deter me. It is not. You guys realize I could see like my webcam, right? You guys realize I could see my webcam, and there's no one's behind me. You realize that, right? You guys realize I could see my webcam, and no one is behind me. You guys realize that, right? I can see what you guys see. Yeah, to the left, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Guys are ridiculous. Okay. You see something. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'm sure something is there. It's long and dusty and mirage dress. What? I'm sorry. It's at D door. There is not a door behind me, at least in this shot. I mean, that's a walkway to the kitchen, but like... Spark is like, dude, my husband's ass is literally behind you! Oh yeah. His ass is behind me, looking to gobble me up, swallow me up. Oh yeah. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good-ass time, Spark. Why isn't his ass behind you? Or, better yet, in front of you? Isn't that how that works? It's been another wild year for all of us. Yeah, no kidding, dude. I hear Axel in the other room. I think she's on the phone. She's doing something. It's just your screen's reflection, huh? Mm-hmm. A big booty. A big old booty. Oh, wait. Who's muted? I'm not muted. I see my volume. I'm not muted. I'm not muted. Oh my god, guys! Why do you keep saying somebody is there on the left? Nobody is there on the left. Nobody's there. On the right, nobody's on the right either! It's a clock! It's a grandfather clock, bro. Nobody's there! What are you talking about? I'm muted, bro. Muted from life. Oh! Oh, boy. I'm muted from life! You're in my walls? Oh. Okay. Well, I'll have to let the, the front office know so they can take care of that. That's a grandfather clock. That's what that is. That is a clock. It's a clock, dude. It looks like a door. No, it's a clock. It's a clock, dude. How you guys seeing someone in a fucking clock, dude? It's a clock. It's a grandfather clock. A grandfather cock? Oh, dear. Oh, Jesus. This is definitely taking a turn for the worse, then. Oh, dear. Oh, Jesus. A grandfather cock. Oh, God. Can you imagine, like, Grandpa being like, honey, I found the Viagra! It's up! It's working! Let's go! Oh my god. Yes, Crystal Call. I will send that right after the stream. I will send that. I will send that right after the stream. Thank you for reminding me. But yes, I do have it. In fact, give me 1 second. Let me see if I could send that, like, right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Give me 1 second. Just so it doesn't slip my mind again. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me put on my BRB screen. 1 second, guys. I mean, I'm still here, but, like, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Peter Parker drawing Sonic. Peter Parker drawing Sonic, huh? Yeah, that's big. Big is the BRB screen. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, just a few more moments, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. I suppose I can take this off of the BRB screen now. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chow here and make it so auto crop the image. I misspelled the ephemer name, I think, but I will send it to you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Crystal, to call. It's uploading at the moment, as we speak. Okay. And I will DM this to you right now. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Okay, I DM'd it to you. So you should have it. Okay. There we go. I just want to make sure I got it done. Want to make sure I got it done and that it doesn't slip my mind again. Because I've got so much going on at once and I don't want it to happen ever again. I'm so sorry, Crystal to call. Thanks for being so patient with me. You're on my roof? Okay, so I'm going to be honest. We hear a lot of geese landing on our roof. It's so cool. I love it. I love geese, man. They're so fun. They land on our roof and you can hear them go like on the roof. It's awesome. Yeah, no problem, Crystal to call. Like I said, I wanted to make sure while it's on my mind, I get it to you. That's me. I'm the geese. My bad, bro. Well, that's awesome, man. Hey, listen, I like it. I like geese. I like the sound their little webbed feet make. I like it. Imagine being Canadian, right? Couldn't be me, because I'm not Canadian. I'm American. North American. Well, so is Canadian. Canadian, if you're from Canada, it's also technically North American, but I am from the United States, so I am United Statesian. Yes, there we go. That's a term. You're the second goose who pooped on my front roof. Nice, dude. Thanks for spreading the love, dude. Really, really appreciate that. You're gonna go drink your husband's ass. All right, well, have fun. Sippy sip. Hold on. Austin, thank you for the $1, dude. Well, it's been yet another wild year for all of us, but I hope we can take its lessons to heart and that we can make the future bright for all of us in these unfortunate current circumstances. Yes, dude, I feel like with every year we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better as we're all figuring it out as we go, man. Shit happens, but we'll get it figured out as we go. Thank you so much, Austin, for the $1. I appreciate the optimism. What the hell was that donation sound effect? Yoshi farting. It's just Yoshi just farting, you know. It happens. Yoshi's fart, you know. You're gonna drink air? Well, air, you know, does have water in it, so I mean, you know, while you still technically can't drink air, you could do your best. You know, I won't tell you that you can't do it, but you know, how's it for me to say? I'm not a scientist. I could be very wrong. Hey, Ami, how's it going? Hello, MG Angel Plus. Happy New Year. Oh, God. If I had a chance to meet any Sonic character, who would it be? Well, it's gonna be either Sonic or Eggman. Sonic because he's really cool. And, I mean, who wouldn't want Sonic to take them around for, like, a ride on his back? You know? Like, come on, who hasn't thought of that? But Eggman, simply because I would want to see, like, just, like, what goes into all of his ideas and his production and of like, all his mechs and shit. That's what I always liked about Eggman. He's super fucking creative. He's super fucking creative. That's what I always liked about him. But unfortunately, he's not creative enough to do more underwater stuff because that's Sonic's main weakness, you know? Lord knows what happens when he spin dashes. Oh god, yeah. I'd step away for that. Fuck that. I'm not getting involved in a fucking spin dash. Screw that. Do I like animating? Dude, I love it. Dude, I remember being a kid in the 90s and early 2000s and really wanting to animate, but I just couldn't. Because I didn't have a computer, I didn't have the know-how. It's not like YouTube existed. I didn't know, like, what to do or where to start. But I always wanted to do it. So, I'm glad that I was able to get to do it once upon a time, you know. Eventually. Once I got my first computer, which was a Windows ME, which stands for Millennium Edition, yeah, it's that old, so around 2000, I tried downloading Flash, because I would go on Newgrounds all the time in 2000, 2001, and I would love to watch, like, once I realized that you can make cartoons from your computer, I was like, oh my god, I have to do this. I downloaded Flash, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work on Windows ME at all. I'm like, oh my god, this fucking sucks. So what I just did in the meantime was I just made animated GIFs. That was the most I could do. And then, when I finally got a Windows XP in 2004, I was finally able to use Flash. And it was so cool. Okay, I'm going to have him kind of like folding his hands together. There we go. Did I call them GIFs? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I know a lot of people like to call them GIFs. I know that, but I prefer the term GIF. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Yes, I'm going to call them GIFs, and there's nothing you guys can do about it. Ha 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 ha! There's nothing you can do! Are they GIFs or GIFs? Okay. Well, the creator of the format says they're pronounced GIF, right? And then you have a lot of people that say, oh, well, it's actually GIF because you can't pronounce, you know, you can't, you know, the way it's spelled, you can't actually pronounce it with a soft G. That's not true. What about giant? What about giraffe? With a GI, you totally can. You totally can. And they're like, yeah, well, the G stands for graphic. You know, it's like, so it's got to be with a hard G. It's like, okay, well, the P in JPEG stands for photo. And we don't say JPEG, right? We don't do that. So we don't do that. We don't say that with an F. We say it with a P. Jif peanut butter. Yep. But yeah, no. I just think, you know, that's what the creator wanted it to be pronounced as. Then, yeah, then that's what I will pronounce it as. What do I think of 2022 as a whole? Just, it's another year, as a big year for Sonic, because they did absolutely nothing with it for, like, the past 5 years up until this point. You know, I mean, they did little to nothing with it. They kind of held off on everything, you know, to do everything all at once. What is my favorite classic Sonic Zone music? Oh god, I have so many favorites. Angel Island Zone, Mystic Cave. Oh god, dude, I have so many favorites. Don't make me choose, man. You feel bad for me doing this on New Year's Eve? No, dude, I wanted to. I wanted to do this, man. After I finish this next frame, though, I will be ending, because it is getting kind of late. But yeah, no, I totally signed up to do this. I wanted to be here. No one's forcing me to be here. I want to be here. You don't have to feel bad for me. Like I said, I want to be here. I came here of my own volition. Carnival Night, that one's fun too. That one is fun. Okay, so I'm gonna do the mouth flaps for boyfriend here, and then I will end the stream. He says it while up at gunpoint. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's like, I swear nobody's forcing me to be here. I'm like sweating bullets. I don't understand what's going on with Axel. Is she playing Fortnite without me? Oh my god, how dare she? What would I say the downsides of animating are? Oh, there's a lot of them. The YouTube algorithm is a huge downside, mainly because of how long it takes to do these things, and YouTube rewards frequency and length. Right? And that's not animation. Definitely not animation. Animation is anything but that because of how long it takes to do. Do I remember Modern Sonic meets Classic Sonic? Yes, I do, even though that video is almost 12 years old now. I can't believe that. That one was a video that accidentally got big. Can I remaster it? I don't really want to. I don't know. That one was actually just a video I made just on a whim to test out my new microphone. Do I like any classic Sonic games? Yeah, I like the Genesis originals. I love them. I grew up on them in the 90s. Okay. Right now I'm taking a break with the Sonic Meets videos. Because due to the algorithm changing, they don't really do as well anymore. And with YouTube, you gotta do, you know, you gotta do what gets views. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, you're doing it just for views. It's like, well, yeah. Hold on. 1 second here. Austin came in with $1 and says, aside from all that, I've really had fun with friends and even some new ones this year. May all of you guys have a great new year. And here's to a fresh new year in 2023. I'll be heading out now, so I'll see you guys next year. All right, man. Thank you for the $1 again. You have a good one, Austin. Enjoy your 2023. But yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, of course you're going to make videos so they can get views. Are you going to make something... Are you going to put a lot of work into something so it doesn't get viewed? That doesn't make sense. Right? I mean, you got to make compromises in order to be successful, right? You can't just hop on... Okay, so you can't hop on YouTube and make exactly what you want, right? You can't make exactly what you want and be successful at the same time. You just can't. because the way the algorithm changes. You got to do, like, you got to take what you like doing and mix it with what YouTube demands of you in order to be successful, right? So don't let anybody shame you for being like, oh, like, you're doing something, like, your content changed. Well, it's like, yeah, number one, people change. Number two, the content has to change to keep up with the algorithm, or else you're going to be putting a lot of work into nothing. And who wants to do that? It's a waste of time, right? But anyway, I think that's a good note to end on. So what I'm going to do is I will end here, and I will be back on, let me double check, Wednesday. I'm going to aim for Wednesday and Saturday as my new streaming days, okay? Wednesday and Saturday going forward. And I'm going to try to make one of them members-only chat. And the streams will be unlisted afterwards, available to members. So that is going to be a new experiment going forward into 2023. So everybody have an awesome night. Have a happy new year. And stay safe. Bye, guys.